I've been wild. Can y'all hear me?
Can't hear you. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on.
That was my goddamn impersonation of Shakespeare.
And this has been Shakespeare.
This is has been.
What light through yonder window breaks? 'Tis the east. 'Tis the setting sun. 'Tis the beauty unbeknownst to anybody but me.
Foo foo la la poo poo.
And if your eyes were saying, he be getting drunk.
Speaking of that, not getting drunk necessarily, but what's going on YouTube, what's going on Facebook, and what's going on
Oh
Kick?
shit, you started that?
Yes, I did. I actually already started recording while Joey was doing his Shakespeare shit too, because I figured, fuck it, why not? Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast. You guys already know who it is by the faces on your screens and the voice that you're hearing. It's your boy Rico T, accompanied as always, the big Oos, Tommy Guns. And of course, for everybody, man, we got the Ooze Joey back. You know what I'm saying? We had to get the Ooze Joey back.
There you go.
So we got Joey back. What's going on, y'all?
Please explain that to me.
Oh, you don't know wrestling well,
Oh no, I don't. I stopped watching.
Okay, so
now
You're-
blacks relations are all big now.
Okay.
Roman Reigns is one of them. I'm sure you've at least heard of him, or no, not at all.
No.
Okay, he's the big guy going right now. He's like the big thing.
You want me to give him a simple?
Yeah, I mean you can, but
All right, so the thing about it, there's a lot of Samoans in wrestling right now, right?
Okay.
Now, the Samoan word for brother is Uso. They have a tag team called the Usos, the brothers. Now, to say bro, which is, the shorter version, you would just say Oos.
Okay.
So, as fans of wrestling, we started that, but I've also always used that because I grew up having best friends in a Samoan family, and we always called each other Uso or Oos.
Okay.
So that's why I feel, extra comfortable being able to use it and stuff like that. I grew up with the culture, so it was
See, this is
not
also
too
learning,
much.
man. This is learning because, I have a nickname that I told y'all is Ski, and it's SKE, but it's used as acronyms, so you get some little periods between them. But it's seeking knowledge every day. From the bad of the ski that everybody thought that it's supposed to be like. You're supposed to
And in all honesty, like you said, Ski, you said, SKE is an acronym. And the first thing I thought was, you got that cool, older, smooth-ass voice. So we're soaking kitties every day. That's what I thought it was. Soaking kitties every day. Which works because you got the shirt.
I got the shirt on. I got you. But yeah, I use that for to make it more positive. The positive aspect of ski. To get away from the ski team of Northview, Norfolk, Virginia.
They were a group of professional skiers who tried to bully Joey when he was younger, and Joey wasn't having that shit.
Yeah,
and ever since then, he's had a distaste for these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they always was on the slopes.
When one of the Usos actually explained the term Us, because they explained it way better than we do. And basically it started as what he's saying, but then they just started using it with everybody, like they come close, what's up, Us, how you doing, Us? So we watched a lot of wrestling and just started doing it. So.
Okay, there we go. So now we have the Usos.
I'm not sure. He's the one that likes to pretend he is small.
I've been told too that I kind of look Samoan. Y'all know how many times I've had people straight up come up to me like, so you're Samoan, right? And I'm like, dog, I'm Puerto Rican.
Well, I mean,
Hold up. You may be Samoan because look at my face. We about almost the same complexion, so we might be Samoans.
We got Puerto Ricans your complexion, right?
Yeah, of course. The first time I ever seen it, I thought it was some tricks. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? I said, what the hell your grandma just say? And they black as me. You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy? So they're everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All over the world. But if you go to Puerto Rico, obviously they're spread out, but the biggest areas for people of your complexion would be Fajardo and Loíza. That's where they all kind of went centered, staked their claim, and that's their land, and they love it, and they've been there forever. I mean, they've obviously spread out with those areas. So, but honestly, the second time I went to Puerto Rico,
how you doing,
it was about 5 years after the first time I went, and we were there for 2 weeks. We went from the end of July to beginning of August, which is one of the hottest times down there. The sun's beating on your ass. I shit you not, dog. I came back darker than your complexion now.
Oh yeah. So we already know that goddamn if you're Puerto Rican and you're a little bit light skinned, you can goddamn turn into a Negro.
I did that the other day mowing the
I
lawn.
get confused for a Spanish person?
It's the eyes, dog.
Now I think it's the mouthpiece of like Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. You look at the mouthpiece as they talk, you be like, okay, they got to move their mouth this way. People reading up and down like this way. You just got all kinds of shit. So
That's because we have a list.
there you go. You know what I mean? It's a list. Yeah.
I don't have a list.
I don't know.
I do. It's very like inherent in like.
It
A
almost
lot
doesn't
of-
seem like you talk like that Daffy Duck.
I talk like Daffy Duck.
No, that's the list.
Man, fuck you with your Lou Rose voice. Think a Daffy Duck. This Al Green motherfucker right here. Hold the fuck
Let's stay together.
Just you and me.
Yeah.
Mel says, hey, my other account got banned while streaming Laughs Out Loud. Favorite me on this one.
He said you got a list. Double book and a list.
Hold on. Favorite you or you gonna favorite us?
You gotta give us a favor and then we'll favor back. That's how this works. We favored each other.
It's a favorite for a favorite. Eye for an eye. You know how it goes.
This is how the world
So-
works. Nothing in life is free.
Nothing
Even
in
a
life is
favor
free.
from me, I can't.
Yes.
Alright, shit. So, anyways, going back so tell me what's going on with you, dog?
Work. That's all I see my fucking do anymore. Work.
That's it.
I know that, Joey. What's up with you?
Literally, yesterday I got nothing.
Work.
He said work.
Work and work. It's
That's to
like
come
that.
home, eat, and go to fucking bed.
Hey man, I be having like, I don't know, this shit, I think it's kind of funny. But I'm riding through this dark ass little street that I go to get to my job. And I don't know why the fuck I thought I seen a spirit walking across the road. This on some crazy shit.
So, we're not going to tell you what street he's on, just because I don't want to have nothing happen to Joe. So, if you know of a hit and rush, Joey might have been so asleep because he's been working so much, hit a spirit. And he just kept going.
And it won't know but a goddamn, it won't know but a motherfucking mailbox with some little goddamn straws on the side of it.
It was a plastic bag. He fucking hit a plastic
That's
bag.
what Joey says, but if y'all know of a hit and run that happened on your street and it was a mailbox with strings hanging down,
Oh shit.
Welcome
you let us know.
aboard, sub.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker done took off somebody just checking their mail.
If your grandma was checking her mail the other day and you guys can't find the driver,
Oh shit.
it's not funny. Why
It
you
ain't-
guys laughing?
It ain't grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Grandma got took off by Joey.
Grandma got to go by Joey.
Go and check her mail.
You see, and Joey's laughing about it right now, but I'm going to tell y'all straight up, it ain't even funny.
No.
See, y'all know that Joey's on welfare. So to try to gain a little bit of extra money, he goes and plays bingo. When your grandma just happened to got that last hand of bingo, and all Joey needed was $50 for the light bill, and that was the exact pot at the end of the night, and he couldn't get it.
No,
I 18.
see, this is this.
And I ran out of goddamn
He told me the true story on the side. Joey was going to play bingo with the old lady.
Whoa.
And she told him she didn't want to give him the $50.
So she had to mix up. Because I was going to play bingo. Not bingo. She had to mix up. I was wondering why she came out the club and talked to me later on that night.
She was hoping for a little side bingo.
She thought it was bingo. Joey was trying to play bingo because she needed somebody to smack on her bongos.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Joey went over to the house and hit the bong, and she starts trying things. He was trying to run. He had no choice but to run over with the car.
This is what you call.
Then as he was leaving, he pulled the jam.
A fabricated
Bob and went,
story.
boom. Alright,
I don't even know where
This
we're
is
going
what
with this.
is it called? An innuendo?
Yeah.
All of these was just innuendos. I had to think about the word. What was an innuendo?
yes, sir, it
There's
was.
a fly in my
bone.
garage right now trying to get high. He's on top of the roach eating it.
Oh shit! He ain't trying to get out. He was hungry. Survival mode.
I just ate some of this weed.
Wonder why only one wing is working in like 10 minutes.
I wonder why they get so high.
I'm making a fucking comedy fucking movie about this now.
Listen,
I'm gonna pitch it to Disney.
Listen, they fly high because they get so weak.
The fucking fly eats some wing, gets high. And one day in life of the
Wait till
fly.
Disney finishes their Disney After Dark. They're not going to put that on regular Disney.
Well, of course I'm putting it for Disney After Dark.
He's got that. He gonna be like stripper brother. Got that with Shorty Girl, Pamela Anderson had the cartoon stripper brother.
That was such a horrible fucking show.
You watched it?
Yes, the fuck I did.
That was a fucked up show.
I've seen the preview.
Right after Beavis and Butthead.
No.
Some nights it came on right after
That's
Beavis and
probably
Butthead.
why I fucking was sitting there. I know it so well.
Then my other joint, I love this joint, Tripping the Riff. With the Uncle Cho and the goddamn uncle, the uncle got the badass goddamn. Who was this little shorty that got that playing that role? Carmel Retro. Carmel Retro.
I'm already done. She's the worst actor ever.
Maybe so, but in this cartoon, her voice was real good.
Oh, it's a cartoon. Maybe I check it out.
She's a late night job.
Cause she's terrible.
After stripper around and all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that don't surprise me. I was wondering why it sounded familiar, but I've never seen that either.
Yeah, it is.
There was a lot of shit that come out back in that day.
Carmen Electra was a great actress.
Yeah.
I couldn't even keep a straight face after saying that. That's horrible.
She should have never did anything after she did that dating show. They should have cut her off there.
Which dating show did she do?
Her and Jenny McCarthy.
When was that one?
I remember Jenny McCarthy
When
had
they-
it, John.
When they both were the originals on that show. I can't remember. It was on MTV way back in the day.
Oh, was that Baywatch?
No.
It was a show.
Was that after the one she did with Dave Navarro?
I don't know what. No, it was before.
Because they were married.
Jenny McCarthy this is her first role, and then Carmen Electra took over for her.
Oh, okay.
It was just like if you're wearing glasses, you're gone, and then they would eliminate a bunch of people, and then the girl would say something else. Or if you have brown hair, you're gone, or something like that. And then they got it down to like 5 people. That's how the show went.
That sounds stupid as fuck.
Was that like her superpowers or something?
It was just a show on MTV, like the dating.
They were basically
They
just
brought a girl in.
Yeah, they were
the
basically
host.
like the girls were putting down like their qualifications to be able to date her, and they would do stupid shit like you can't have this hair color, you can't wear glasses.
Yeah.
So then if anybody fit that criteria, they were out, so they had to leave. And then it got down to what they deemed would be like their perfect date or whatever, or as close to perfect as possible, which again, fucking stupid.
Single out.
Hey, I would wonder
That
if
was the
they
name of the show.
sing it out. I would wonder if they put me on the Bachelor.
Baby. You might have to call it the welfare bachelor.
No, they gotta have some of the baddest models and everything for me.
The Bachelor Welfare
What
Edition.
they're gonna do is
The welfare
it's
edition.
gonna be like no, they're gonna call it that on TV when I tell them. They're gonna break it off like you're super rich.
And at the end of the
Yeah, the series.
at the end of the
Babe, I'm on welfare.
And no, but the
You
thing
still
is,
want to be with me?
you don't tell them. So what they got to do is they got to do the season like where you go through like The Bachelor,
Yeah.
and then the second season is going to be like you starting to date this girl and all this other shit,
Yeah.
and then like when she gets to
Shows
finally,
off of that at the top.
yeah,
But at the end of the show, that if she decides to go with you, but they don't tell her, you guys get $1 million.
Check.
Yeah, you guys get $1 million to split.
But it's that big
But,
ass check like they be doing on goddamn.
But if she doesn't and she tells you, fuck no, I don't want to be with you on welfare, you get $1 million
and she gets nothing.
and she gets nothing.
Shit, so that's only for $500,000 a bill.
Yeah, you'd lose $500. That's what they're paying
I'm
for the
still
show.
kind of rich, 'cause I ain't never had $500,000.
Yeah, but you gotta share with that bitch.
But you can't be spending on cars and clothes, Joey.
Oh well, no, if she married you, maybe she good girl. My bad, I mean call her that. If she's a good girl. Because if she actually married you, you could be splitting it. Not all over.
Y'all all good girls.
No,
That
they're
$1 million could really help y'all out to start a new life, and you could finally get off welfare, Joey, and not have to eat big blocks of government cheese that you got to slice yourself. You can buy Kraft singles now.
Man, shit, this shit better than Kraft singles.
He said $1 million. I'm ordering my shit directly from Spain and France. And I want the chef to come and slice it for me.
Man, right. That shit is better than Google.
Yeah, they can't even tell you though because I feel you might sabotage the show.
Hey,
in the middle,
nah.
So you get the $1 million. So you don't want the bitch to try to marry you.
You want to know
Like the very last night, you start fucking telling the opposite.
I wouldn't be
You know
doing
what's
that
crazy
shit,
too, Joey? Real talk. So before you started working at the WD, like Miss Angie was running the deli, and she ended up like messing up on an order. Yo, they sent her this cheese called manchego, and it's from Spain. You know how much that shit was? $22 a fucking pound.
Oh, that's the money.
Bruh, and that shit though was amazing. I'd eat that shit with grapes. Bruh, like that fancy platter, like the grapes and it.
The cheese.
Huh? No?
You paid $22 a pound for that shit?
No, I got a piece just under a pound, so it was a little bit. Like 19.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try it.
Pound cheese, you pay $19. That better be some good ass cheese.
But in all honesty, too, I also did that when I was doing the keto diet, because with that, like I could eat a lot of like ham, turkey, salami, cheese, and things like that. So I would eat that with a little bit of grapes for a late night snack, like probably around 9:30ish, and then I wouldn't eat again till the next day when I had my breakfast.
When you talk about cheese, I lie to you not. Some of the best goddamn real cheese came from welfare cheese.
You ain't lying.
Straight up.
You ain't lying.
How you saying this?
I don't know because people, people become habitual with things that they want to change in their life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep changing. But they think that Velveeta might be better. You know what I'm saying?
Velveeta shit.
That shit, goddamn. Sometimes shit like that don't even melt in the microwave on time.
Well, that's if you don't read.
He said if you ain't reading instructions right, you fucking it up.
No.
No.
Reading instructions. Reading on the cheese where it tells you straight up, not real cheese. 82% oil. Yeah, they'll fucking tell you right off the label. They can't hide that shit.
Because for real, because if you really think
might
about
be
that
small
shit,
letters.
like yo, if you take like big old hunk of Velveeta, right? You throw some Rotella in that shit, you make yourself a little Velveeta dip or whatever.
Yeah.
That shit really is like 82% fucking oil. That is the slickest, most, I can't even explain it, like aftertaste ever.
Yeah.
But that shit, nah, I'm not with it.
I like to take that queso cheese.
Yes.
And now you go and get like even the Mexican blend of the shredded.
Well, Mexican, why you can't just make it African blend? It had to be Mexican.
Because you can't go into any store up here and see African blend.
I mean, if that's what it was called, that's what I'd ask for. The free cheese, the free Mexican blend.
No, and normally that's all I've ever seen. But I mean, if y'all know about them, Thrifties out in Palm Bay, in Melbourne and shit, it's a completely like Spanish grocery store. Okay. Like all the shit that I grew up with, back up in Massachusetts and shit like that. And they got some shit called a Puerto Rican blend, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I tried it. And it's essentially the Mexican blend. They just switch one of the yellow cheeses out. That's all they fucking do. But it's crazy because I'm like, why they gotta do shit like that? Just call it a blend.
So is it true that goddamn Spanish people like yellow rice better than other rice?
We prefer yellow rice, but it also depends because certain meals.
Most of my prefer the white rice.
Certain meals. Well, it depends on the meal though.
Yeah, depends on the meal.
Because certain styles of rice and shit can only be made with certain things.
Yeah.
Like, if you were gonna do, rice and beans with like a chicken and a sauce. Depending if you were gonna do rice and beans, then you had to do the yellow rice with the red kidney beans. Then you get your chicken and a sauce. Every now and then you can switch it up. It is acceptable. You do the white rice with the chicken and a sauce. You maybe cut up some potatoes, put it in there, add to the flavor. But the one thing you never fucking do is make white rice and kidney beans, yellow rice and kidney beans, or white rice with the pork shoulder. You don't do that. That's yellow rice and gandules, which is pigeon peas. If you do it any other fucking way, you're slacking in life, and you need to really check yourself. Because that is disrespectful.
This is culture. Get your culture. You know what I'm saying? Get your culture and understand.
Whatever's convenient for me.
I mean, yeah, some people do it like that, but that's not how it's supposed to go because you're trying to find the best ways to accentuate the
So
flavor.
this is the best blends in which you
Yeah,
you
to
mix
get
together.
the most out of the
Yeah.
flavor. And that yellow rice with the pigeon peas with the pork shoulder, unparalleled.
Yeah.
Unparalleled. Nothing. No. That's a mix
Why
you need to have in
you're
your life.
fucking talking to the fat guy about food, man?
Bro, first off, all three of us are big ass dudes, and I know all three of us are fucking hungrier.
Hey, see,
I've been fucking hungry.
I got a trick about it. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know this. It's called a trickabella. See, it tricks you to think that I'm smaller when I'm wearing a black shirt.
Everybody's does that. I look thinner when I'm wearing a black shirt.
See, that's the key, because Obama really a fat dude.
Theories with Joey.
I don't know where the fuck that came from, but anywho, because I'm pretty sure that we're all at a good enough food that we forgot we were still doing the fucking podcast.
No, I never forget.
We're like 20-something minutes in, and we haven't even really,
You ain't even trust
But no, but yeah, because all I see is one up there. I only see one.
That's up there. I didn't even know there was anything up there.
Yeah,
not because that just popped up. Listen, I know that his doc is fucking there. Thank you for using our normal and home accent, but I'm gonna let you know, no one ever said this was a professional podcast. This is straight out the garage, aka straight out the ghetto, aka that's why we got 19 devices trying to do 3 simple fucking things. I know it's not, but it's because, complexion-wise and shit.
but keep supporting. Because we love the support.
And I appreciate you, and thank you.
We love the support, man.
That's actually the dude who commented too. That's my older brother. Shout out to my older brother George, who has been on the podcast with me and who needs to take a motherfucking vacation, bring his ass to fucking Florida to get on another episode with me, and we can do some crazy shit. Because last time we had way too much fun. I know you got mad at me, but slightly, but it's okay. I love you, bro. Always.
There you go.
Now, so Tommy's gonna fix the lighting for you right now because Tommy's better than me because I was just gonna leave the shit. Look, just let me be real about that right now. It ain't gonna stand. Oops. Take it out the stand and just angle it in one of the holes. As long as it's close enough to it where it'll show the light, it'll be good.
I think it's, he got
Back end.
The side?
No, you're on the right side, but in the back of it. Alright, that's good right there.
There we go.
No, he wanted it like that for a reason.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I'm going to wait for Tommy to sit back down before I start to finally talk about one of the things that we did want to talk about on the podcast.
There we go. Yeah.
Can you hit that light, though?
Mary.
Yeah, that one.
Mary.
You got to turn it
Wait.
towards us.
Mary.
No, just the top piece. No, we still dark. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because it's not more behind you talking about top. It's real dark up top.
You don't think like that's better?
That's probably a little bit better.
It's the brightest, right?
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's fine. I ain't worried about it. They can see my shining face all over the place.
And I got the glow like Bruce Lee was.
What?
You must don't know about Bruce Lee Roy.
Nah. I've
So
heard.
you need to go goddamn watch that movie goddamn, what was the goddamn, The Last Dragon.
See, I always think of The Last Dragon, but did you ever see that movie, My Baby's Daddy?
I don't really have no comparison there, but
Well, no, but because like the Eddie Griffin character. No, but I'm saying like the only reason I thought about that was because the Eddie Griffin's character when he had the baby, like he was such a punk ass, but he named his kid Bruce Leroy because he wanted him to be tough.
yeah, that's the copy of The Last Dragon. That's a movie that I ain't seen in so long.
I watched that shit like a year ago. I
Yeah,
seen it and I was like, I'm gonna watch this shit.
Probably about 2 years ago I watched it.
Facts.
And I was just like tripping off the pop when Bruce Leroy walked up in the joint and he got the pizza, acting like he's the pizza guy, knock on the door.
That's where you're coming to pull the sound now?
What do you mean?
Nah.
Yeah. That's going to go straight to the podcast, so I don't have to keep pulling it from videos and stuff like that. It's just going to give us just straight audio.
Okay, well, keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, but I still remember that scene was a hell of a scene with the little Asian dudes talking about you want to talk to the master. The whole time the master was a goddamn machine that got them printed off receipts. He said, I came all the way here and the master don't even exist.
All right, so we was having a discussion earlier on today, everybody, and I thought this was a good point, and I told them why I thought it was a good point just because of things I've seen and something that I'd like to do on a future episode of the podcast. But Joey posed a very good question to me when I walked in today, and that question was, first, if I,
Joey?
you know,
Joey the Dead
Joey to the dead, please, Joey.
Yeah, bro, let me do that bitch on the podcast. I'm at the podcast.
That's what I like about Joey. He does shit like me on the phone. He's like, yeah, hold on, I'm doing some shit. I'll call you later. All right, I'm out. Just hang up. Joey don't give a fuck.
Why?
But no.
My question is, why don't you guys just do that neat thing? Just ignore, bro. That's weird.
The who?
Ignore.
Because we try to be nice.
I'm not nice.
No, a lot of times,
People that know me.
This my big brother. For everybody that know, man, my big brother, he gonna check on me, and if I don't answer, he gonna goddamn check on somebody else and goddamn make sure they heard from me. So if I don't answer his call,
I get that.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's how he do for me. Whenever I call, he gonna answer that motherfucker. You know what
Now, see, my brothers do that too, but they do it in a weird way, like my brother right here, where he couldn't say, hey, how y'all doing? He just criticized me and was like, yo, it's dark as fuck in there.
I mean? Shit. Big bro, man, you can't be criticizing us right now, man.
Why you criticizing? Buy him a light.
You know I love you, manito.
Big bro, you know what he just said
You need
earlier,
to buy him a
man.
light.
We started from the bottom, now we here.
No, we here.
You know what I mean? We still getting up, bro. We getting up.
We on the bottom.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Help to get to the top.
Nah, we not on the direct bottom though. We gained 3 steps.
Yeah, there you go.
So we good on that. But nah, so I'm gonna get back to the stuff. 2 steps back, yeah. All right, but nah. So Joey had asked if I remember the movie Goodfellas, and I did. So we posed a question for everybody else because we want y'all to interact with us a little bit more, and it would be kind of nice to see how, you know, maybe y'all see us. So if y'all know the movie Goodfellas, Joey posed a very good question to me. Out of the 5 crucial characters in that movie, who would y'all think that we are based on our personalities? And I thought it was dope that when I came in, you know, Joey and Tommy had already had this conversation. And then for Joey to ask me the same question, I thought it was absolutely dope that we all had the exact same fucking answer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if y'all know the movie and y'all know those characters, like, who do y'all think we are based on our personalities?
And if they don't pick you right away from what we said,
y'all are wrong.
Oh, that's all day. That's hands down. I think
that was easy.
For anybody that knows, for anybody who knows the movie Goodfellas,
and Matt Rico for more than 5 minutes,
and not just whatever, but personally, whoever is seeing this and has been following this podcast for however long, if y'all are character readers,
what about your brother? What's he think?
Yeah, you know what, George? Since you're watching this, who am I going to be out of the main portion of the Goodfellas guys? There's 5 characters that we're using. If y'all don't know who they are right off the rip, then there's something fucking wrong with y'all.
Start it off, big bro, man.
You need to go and watch the Goodfellas if you don't know anybody from it. You never seen it.
Just go watch the fucking movie because this is a great fucking movie, hands down.
For sure.
It probably definitely.
Yeah, big bro.
Thinking in my top 10 of all time.
Get feedback on that, big bro. You know, your character reading. You know what I mean?
That shit wild.
Yeah, that's crazy how. And I was just thinking about that. You know, I'm sitting at the house levitating. You know what I mean? And it just hit me in my head. I was like, man, 3 people. You know, your mom called us the Bo, Larry, Curly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's gonna be moments that you may see these different characters. Y'all chime
I don't know them enough.
Yeah.
To pick one of the 3 Stooges.
The 3 Stooges.
Yeah.
Mo was kind of like the mastermind. Curly was kind of like the impulsive idiot, and then Larry was kind of just
wow.
yeah.
The fuck out.
He was like the weird, wild one that would snap the fuck out. Didn't really talk much, but like you always
that
knew.
sounded like you until you said it didn't talk much.
Yeah.
You know you don't shut up.
Fuck you.
Ever.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Even now when I'm trying to give you a nah, I'm not your type, bro.
That wasn't an offer. See, that's why people be asking us them questions, dog. Why can't you?
Because you always be offering.
No, why can't you just say something like, why can't you just say fuck you back?
Because I don't want to fuck you.
It's not in a verbal sense. It's not in a verb sense.
I'm not that person, man.
We're not talking about the verb. We're talking about the figurative fuck you. With intentions, like, you know,
like somebody say, fuck you, what you
yeah, like I bet if someone went and pissed you off, you would be like, you know what, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you want to fuck them. You're just saying like, yo, fuck you.
Well, it depends. Is it a chick I'm fighting with? If I say fuck you, then that's probably actually what I mean.
You know what he doing? He trying to fuck with me because he knows exactly what I'm fucking saying.
Yeah.
You should not fall into these traps that you think that I lay for you.
I shouldn't fall into these traps that I think you lay for me?
Yeah, you have to put a lot of this in your head.
Nah, because you know exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
You think way too much. If you think Rico thinks way too much, let me know. He didn't even comment back. What was that? He shut it off because we're too dark. Hey, your brother's not racist. Did he mean something else?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too.
I see it in your eyes, and you're like, wait a second.
What you mean we too dark?
You know, I'm like,
I'm from the hills of the Hiroshima.
What the
fuck? Yep, that's it. Anyways, how you guys all doing?
Motherfucker say he the first black samurai. What the fuck?
There was a black samurai. They got a movie.
No, there was.
Yeah.
Afro Samurai?
No. This motherfucker said Afro Samurai.
No, it was
a black samurai. I love Afro Samurai.
I think he fought in the
Samuel Jackson's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I didn't see that shit.
That shit was violent and cool.
Yeah.
I like Samuel Jackson.
To the hood like Fat Albert and went back in the day. Cool as a motherfucker.
What happened in there, man?
I said it paused.
Well, I'm pausing.
What the fuck you think I'm doing?
Hey, bro. You bro.
Yeah.
Maybe if you...
They're going to call us out, ruin the mood of the show. Anywho, we want to know what y'all think about that question that I posed, that Joey posed to me and Tommy. Because, again, if you don't get my character right off the bat, you don't fucking know me at all.
And if you don't know my character right off the bat, then you need to get to know me.
Yeah, get to know Joey.
Get to know me.
On the side. He has Instagram.
He ain't got no picture, but he got an Instagram.
Hey, yo, Henry, here's an arm. Here's a leg. Here's a wing.
I want to watch that movie now.
I got to go back because we're going to do what we're going to say. I'm going to have to pick out a scene for one. I'm going to have to look out there and see how much everyone talks. I'm going to have to learn my fucking scene.
I know it. Wait,
print it out.
Oh, I wouldn't have to print it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, like I said, I was just trying to.
I think I already know one scene I want. I think I already know one scene that I think would be great.
You'll be hilarious with that scene.
Because it was the one that me and you talked about. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Tommy, you're a funny guy.
But we don't have a Chrissy.
What you mean funny?
We're going to have a Chrissy, but he can't be on camera.
No,
he got to be in the back.
That ain't his part. The part that is when it was in the club.
No, I know. No, I'm talking about something else. So.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah.
No, but we need a Chrissy. He's just going to be there, but off screen.
Yeah, he's not. But he's got to talk. Doesn't he have a couple lines?
You talking about the dude that got shot?
Yeah.
That's not the scene, though. But yeah, he can play that scene.
Oh, that's not the scene you're
No, the scene that
no,
that's two different scenes. But the scene you talking about is when the dude called him Spider. He said, "Hey, Spider, bring me something to drink, Spider." And he was like, He said, goddamn, you took too long bringing the goddamn joke, you know what I mean? He was like, go fuck yourself, Tommy. And that's when Tommy hit his ass up.
Oh no, I'm talking about before that where he shoots at him and makes him dance.
Yeah, that was the first time he ended up shooting. He would say, dance like the goddamn Cisco Kid or some
Tommy
shit.
kills him
And
later.
then Tommy ended up shooting, boom. He like,
oh, it was in the same
like,
scene that he shoots?
Yeah, same scene. He was like, goddamn, no, because he shot him twice. The first time, he shot him because he moved too slow. And he said something to him, he shot him in the foot. He said, the goddamn bandits look as big as your fucking head.
Yeah, I gotta go rewatch the movie.
Yeah, they don't. It's good.
That's not the scene you guys.
No, the scene that.
Remember the scene when they were in the club and like he had made a joke when his character was laughing and he goes, "You fucking funny, Tommy." And then he gets so serious, he goes, "So you're saying I'm a clown? So you're saying like I abuse you, like I'm funny like a clown? Is that what you're saying?" And he like got all serious about the shit, but he was just fucking around.
Yeah, so you're talking about when you're making a joke about it later because you did it twice.
Yeah.
You did it to the kid first.
No, there's still two different scenes. You gotta go watch it again, Tommy. Tommy got to get his education up on goddamn Goodfellas. He forgot.
Apparently I do. I watch too many fucking movies.
He only went to the goddamn second grade of goddamn motherfucking goddamn Goodfellas. You know what I mean?
It's not that I haven't seen it 1,000 times, but once I fucking watch it.
But shit, it ain't like them dudes that was in school still goddamn all them goddamn years, so they was like 23 and still goddamn dropped out of school.
Yeah, I'm just like that. 100%.
Been there for a long goddamn time.
I've seen the movie another 100
They
times.
skipped you to the 12th grade. You came to that motherfucker. I'm fucking with you.
I did get skipped one grade.
Me too.
I went to high school and wasn't even supposed to because I failed. And I just didn't say nothing, let me keep going.
Well, if y'all know the movie, we already gave you the answers on who we all think we are, pretty much. So, or no, we gave the answer on who I am.
Yeah, basically. So y'all got to know the movie.
Go watch the fucking movie again for the information and just to fucking watch it. Yo, that shit was dope.
Oh, y'all can't forget about the character that was in there called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What?
Or is that a different movie?
That's a whole different movie. This motherfucker went from Goodfellas to Star Wars.
Obi-Wan was in fucking Goodfellas.
In Goodfellas. That was a motherfucker on the corner. We just ain't seen him. That's what motherfucker got there.
No, he thought we didn't see him, but it's because he hit us with that "you didn't see me." Then you find out that he was played by John Cena, and you can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me. What is this? What is this? What are you playing? Fucking peekaboo?
Yeah, he had a bad rap, little song that he had and shit when he first came out. I like that John Cena song that he come out on the show with.
You know he had a whole album, right?
Yeah.
Well, he dropped two. He dropped one as like the John Cena character that he played in wrestling, and then he dropped another one just as like himself, John Cena.
Yeah.
And then for a while after that, like he'd have little clips of like he'd be walking into the arena and shit, and you see all these little fucking like teenagers and shit trying to freestyle battle him, and I'm like, all y'all are garbage.
You know what's really funny? You ever seen the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
That reminded me of Tropic Thunder because he said he's playing himself.
I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
That is like one of the funniest.
Oh, that was in that movie that you talking about?
Tropic Thunder.
Robert Downey Jr.'s character. Yeah. Nah, I'm a dude disguised as a dude playing as another dude.
Him and Tom Cruise are just over the top funny.
And you know what's crazy about that though? I'm gonna say this because that was honestly like a funny ass movie, and I absolutely hated the fact that like for that role they gave Robert Downey Jr. so much shit, saying like, oh, you know, you're blackfacing, you know, you're making fun of the culture and stuff like that with the way you're talking and everything like that. Nobody said jack shit to the Waynes about doing white chicks.
Yeah.
Nobody said a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
That's because not many people want to see this.
So you can't even criticize that motherfucker.
That was just funny. Yeah, that happened.
So that's how it ended up on BET.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
He said that's how it ended up on BET.
I'm sorry, goddamn. I fuck with goddamn King and goddamn Damien.
But not that movie.
But that shit was right.
I fucked with Sean. Well,
I will say this.
I fucked with Marlon during like.
They didn't upset me at all that they were playing white chicks. I thought it was kind of fucking funny that part.
No, but I'm just
They
saying,
were
like,
fucking stupid.
like they gave RDJ shit for that, but nobody said shit to them.
Yeah, well,
I'm just looking at it as how they would, and I'm also playing devil's advocate.
I got it, but I just thought that's.
I fucked with Marlon and like Mo Money.
Just more because I'm playing the dude.
You know, when it was him and Damon, I did fuck with like Sean and Marlon on the Wayans Brothers show. I fucked with them in a lot of their earlier movies. Scary Movie 1 and 2, I did fuck with, but then after that, like, I mean, they sold it off. Those movies got stupid, but then even then, I feel Sean and Marlon's parts in their movies got stupid because it was them playing themselves playing a character, or them playing a character playing themselves, which is the same shit that like
other one.
The Rock falls
It's in
into.
the New Girl.
Marlon is funny though.
I thought the other one that was in the New Girl was the same cat.
He is. He's the son. He's the son.
He looks just like his dad.
Oh, he looked just like his
His
fucking
name-
I
dad.
thought it was the same one.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like the first
Like,
time
how
I
the fuck
seen
you go from my wife and the kids and you get to a gray ass bed and here you is on the same guy?
Dog, and listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what it was about that movie, if I can or that show, if I can interject for a second. But like, don't get me wrong. From even like Martin and the House Party movies, like Tisha Campbell was fine as shit.
Yeah.
But like when she was on My Wife with Kids and she was a little bit thicker with that curly ass hair, oh my god! And I just started watching that show again, and I'm just like, yo,
He got a
hey Miss
He
Martin.
got a little something for goddamn Tisha Campbell on that job.
I'm like, hey Miss Martin.
That's my TV wife. I want y'all to know that.
Now it is. I've gone through, every time I get a show, I find one.
But shit, it's a good time to get her. You know why it's a good time to get her, man? Did y'all know?
Because she old as fuck and nobody else wants her.
I'm sure it's because she's single.
Nah, we ain't even gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? We can be seen on TV.
Definition of character.
Definition of character. We gonna goddamn escape that, right?
I guess that's all we got to say about that.
Hey, that's it. But you can't pull her now.
We talking about home wrecking, apparently.
But no, it's not a home record. Goddamn, somebody else already wrecked that home.
Oh, shit.
So 2 homes been wrecked in one.
It's already been wrecked.
Already been wrecked, and we want y'all to know, it ain't summertime, and it ain't motherfucking goddamn. What's that movie they do the bank rob? The girls. Set it off.
Man, I thought I watched too many movies. I don't know what that is.
Well, we just want you to know, goddamn.
Queen Latifah?
I did not say Jada Pinkett for anybody to say. I don't know why he said her name first.
What is it better you said?
Because it goes through my mind in order, and I just say it in that order that it goes into my
I
mind.
just felt kind of guilty. I wanted y'all to know that. Because it's like you got there read into what I was trying to say.
No. He had said he didn't hear about the movie set it, or he didn't know the movie set it off. So I was just naming some of the people who were in the movie.
Okay, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
You alright, Joey?
Summertime Will Smith, you get it?
Yeah. No, I didn't even go with that.
Okay, all right. I was feeling guilty. Because I was wondering why goddamn, you can pull Tisha Campbell in that Dwayne Martin's out the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I didn't know anything.
you didn't know that?
Because I don't pay attention.
I ain't mean to spill that
bullshit.
business, man. You know what I mean?
Because this is my personal opinions on celebrities. They think they all high and mighty, and they nothing but special. You just on TV and online. You got a lot of money. I don't. This sucks.
So is this the time to say, I just fucked your wife?
Yeah.
This here's Joey. He's here to your wife. Fuck that cancer shit. As he's smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke cigarettes and fuck your wife. That's gonna be Joey.
Fuck that cancer shit. You can't smoke though.
Kids do not goddamn follow what I say.
Kids don't watch
do,
this.
Or do what I do. You know what I mean?
Don't do
First, just the positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, so I got nephews, and you know how most kids are nowadays. They're into technology. They know all this shit. And a lot of kids be watching YouTube and shit. My 8-year-old nephew found the podcast. And he went to his mom, and he was like, Uncle Rico's a YouTuber. I didn't know. And then she was like, what do you mean? And then she saw that the podcast was playing, and she started down, and then she had to turn it off because we ain't kid friendly.
Yeah.
If you're a kid and you're on here, please leave.
We're telling you that now.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
On these lives,
It's good to let them know the world. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to goddamn let them know.
To be honest with you, it ain't my problem.
It ain't your kid.
Yeah, because these motherfucking parents should be letting them have access to anything where they can get to me. Because if they can get to us, imagine the other stuff they get to.
Well, that's why I do the smart thing, and I do have tablets for like Xander and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he likes to get on that YouTube. But see, what I like about Xander is, like, and he knows how to use some technology better than I fucking do. But he knows that even if, like, he went on, like, say, like, the wrong tablet and went on to, like, the real YouTube,
Yeah.
he knows how to search for the shit only he watches. Which is the same shit that you can find on YouTube Kids, which is what I have on the tablet that he predominantly uses.
Yeah.
And all he ever watches on there is either, like, claymation shit or, like, people building Lego sets. Like, they get the Batman Lego sets, shit like that, and then they build them on screen. Like, obviously they speed it up because it takes forever to fucking build that shit.
That's why I like the woman I be talking to. You know how she trying to keep her daughter in that innocent state of mind. You know, it comes a time where you start letting them see certain things and educate them with certain things. I mean, everybody have their own different method of how they want to raise their kids. You know, and to them, they raise them to their best.
Everybody's trying to raise them to the best.
Try to raise them to their best, and they're praying to whatever they pray to.
Because to me, personally, I think letting them know that life is not just going to be like
peaches and cream.
Yeah, that's for lack of a better term. Yeah, that works. I mean, it helps them grow.
Yeah.
This shit definitely, like, fucking holding them, like, the world is different and kind of fucked up.
But do you want your child at the age of 5 years old to already have a choice to choose to go out there and start having sex? Just to say it per se.
Well, obviously not.
So
I, as a parent, should never let that situation happen. So.
Yeah, so just think of many other situations that your child, due to a earlier education that surpassed the average child. Farrakhan and them, they taught, Elijah Muhammad, I'm going to just say him, but he taught that you teach a child as a child, and then as they grow and they mature, you teach them as that.
Yes, and I get that, because I'm also on the same side that if you can leave a little innocent in the kid, because, like I say, everybody's going to argue on the simple point of Santa Claus. You tell them it's real or fake, some people don't want to do it at all. I'm more like, you want that kid to hold on to that hope, especially as a kid, a youngster.
For as long as possible, especially with the way the world's going now.
So, yeah, something to look forward to, you know. I fucking pushed until they were even 16, 17.
Oh, shit.
If it let it happen.
With Santa Claus, I can see me walking through the mall right now. My child be like, oh, daddy, let me go goddamn sit on Santa Claus lap. I want to goddamn tell Santa Claus. And I'll be like, bring your ass home. Little motherfucker, bring your ass. We gonna go home and goddamn sit you right here on my lap and goddamn say goddamn. Now you talking to Santa Claus. That's the design I want. But if my child do want to choose to celebrate that, and I will give them that leeway. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, and this is the simplest way to put it, because like I said, and I just said, but it's the having that little bit of hope in life that something good is there. Because sometimes, especially with some kids, good doesn't really come. And sometimes it comes late.
Yeah, because
I have something just so small like that can give them that glimmer of hope to keep you going. Because sometimes,
because then the older they get, everything that they've already been through, that glimmer of hope just keeps getting brighter and brighter, so they can try to be a better.
So can I add this?
We got mad fucking serious real quick.
Yeah, this real serious for a second, because you know what I mean. A lot of things.
This happens.
It happens. It happens.
Get over it.
So my thing is, you don't believe in that sense to break tradition.
Yeah.
So what if your tradition stems longer than what we have been given here? and we just forget all about that. Just to be serious, for one quick second, we forget about the traditions, and that's why you see a lot of families nowadays. We follow so many other traditions that we forget about the traditions even of our own families. You know what I'm saying? That brought joy to our life. Sometimes you have to revisit that part of yourself to get that joy. You know what I'm saying? You have to find your own joy in life. You know what I'm saying? As well as if you go through your sadness, find a way to get out of it. You know what I mean? You hold that.
And going with what you're saying too, I feel that especially a lot with me having kids and stuff like that. Going with what you say, a lot of people do forget the traditions that they grew up with.
Yeah.
And the one good thing that I like about my family is I feel that we're all very prideful. It's probably like one of the biggest things about us, and you know, our traditions are definitely a big part of our pride. And like I know that my family has never let me forget that, and I know that even with my kids, like I don't let them forget that. Like anytime something comes up to where we got a certain thing that we do, or even if like just as Puerto Ricans we might have a different holiday or an added holiday throughout the year, like and we still try to do something for that because that's what we grew up on, and we want to continue to pass that on because go with that point of what you said and going with what Tommy was saying is that you need to give kids a glimmer of hope, especially with the way the world's fucking going today. The shit's just getting worse, dog. So the only thing that we can really do is, in the time that we have left as already grown adults, try to make whatever type of change we can. But we have these kids keep that glimmer of hope so that way when they're older, they'll be better off than we were, and maybe they could actually impact the world in a different way to try to get it back to a lot better of a time. And I know with me, growing up was one of the greatest times of my life, especially, where I grew up and stuff like that. Like, people would help each other. Everybody knew each other. Like, me and my brothers, we could all, get home from school, do the homework, and we go out. Our parents don't know exactly where we are, but they know who we're with, and they know the areas that we tend to normally go to. There's someone there who's going to watch out for us.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to raise our kids to be like that. That way, just makes everything a little bit brighter.
Yeah, that's why I took my hat to the lady that I be talking to, because she give her children that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody have their own method, and I like that about her. You know what I'm saying? Because that shows a real woman, man, that goes through trying to make the best for her family.
And even going with that too, I do want to say this. I'm not going to give a fuck you session today. I'm going to give an appreciation session. And this is something that honestly has been on my mind a lot this week, and it's been things that I've been thinking about. And this is actually one of the perfect examples to be able to bring this up is, I try to do what I can for my kids. I try to, be the best dad I can be and stuff like that. And trust me, it's not always fucking easy. But the one good thing that I love for my kids is that it's not just, their parents that they have. And I've been thinking a lot about this, and I really do appreciate Tommy, as an uncle / godfather to my son, because Tommy loves the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? My family absolutely adore my son. My brother Nick, my brother Charlie, who are his other godfathers, my boy Sheridan, my boy Manny in Georgia, they absolutely love my kid. He's got a bunch of people who are willing, if anything ever happened to me, to step into that role. And I'm so glad that I've been able to pick people who are very much like me. So it's not a big difference for my kid. Like, it's going to be different because I'm gone, but he's still going to get that feeling that I'm there with the people I chose, to be around me and who choose to be around my kid and care for him. So, they help me give that glimmer of hope. So I appreciate Tommy, Nick, Sheridan, Manny, my older brother Charlie. Appreciate the fuck out of y'all for, I also appreciate the shit out of Tommy and my boy Nick because I ain't talked about it much because I didn't feel I had to, but this past 2 months, I'm going to say, has kind of been a little bit rough for me, dealing with, my own episodes and mental issues and stuff like that. And if it wasn't for these motherfuckers, I would have snapped. And I was close to my fucking point, and I would have went the fuck off. But
the funny part is, in all these situations, I don't treat you no different than I want you to do. I mean, I'm not say some words of encouragement because I'm not going to down to.
No, you don't treat me any differently, but you also know when to.
So he basically tell us stop with the sob stories.
It's not a sob story though. It's an appreciation.
It's appreciation, but he said, man, listen, I ain't with all that sentimental shit.
I appreciate you.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog.
I'm done, dog. Like I'm finished when I finished.
You see, we try to get her. You see, Tommy is really a goddamn gangster for real. We want you to know this. He's a real gangster. He just told you he want hugs. Then he said, man, fuck that shit. Y'all shut the fuck up. All that bullshit.
He says it's gonna mean all the fucking time. Wants y'all to give me hugs because he feels I need it. And then when I give him appreciation, he tells me shut the fuck up and not so many words. Do y'all see the shit that now y'all understand why I'm all over the fucking place?
Why are you calling me out?
Because this motherfucker's all over the
I
place.
ain't mean it, man, but I was a part of that. That shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I was a part of that. You know what I mean? So
well, we all went. It was like, this is getting too emotional.
Look, man, I know.
I was trying to lighten the mood.
No, I know, but again, like I said, I've had a fucked up couple of months, and I just.
It's good. You know, I always appreciate you, brother.
I feel that I don't let Tommy know enough that I appreciate the big oops. So this was my chance to do it, and if I ever try to lie to him and say that, you know, I ain't never said nothing sobby about him, there's proof right here.
I acknowledge that you gave me appreciation. I appreciate
Thank you. Moving the fuck on. Anywho, this is the end of the motherfucking podcast.
Whoa,
So-
the podcast is over,
So,
motherfucker.
Joey, Tommy, anything y'all want to say to the podcast people before we go ahead and jump into?
Thank you for joining. I mean, we kind of was out there today. I don't know if we had a topic whatsoever.
We kind of did a little bit, but I'm going to jump in. Tyler on Facebook wanted to let us know, is your mom telling you can't play games? Is she telling you to wash the dishes? Well, screw her. She's a bully. Get an RCYJ podcast shirt now and show her who's the boss.
Joey, you ever see that commercial?
Yeah, I seen that job.
That shit was funny.
They said, yeah,
Shout out to Crossfade who commented, yo, Crossfade, we miss you. I miss you, bro.
yes,
Well thought.
But no, we
All right.
appreciate y'all.
Speaker crossfade.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Yo! We did read your
I
comment.
just read your comment.
Man, what's it, behind? We're not ending the live, though. We're just ending the podcast. We hit our...
No, we're doing the live still, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is the black dude that called you last time.
Damn, dog, you done turned white over goddamn night. Oh, shit. You was just a black man last week.
He was a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, you got that wild, boy. He done turned black again. You faster than Superman, motherfucker.
That's his brother.
That's Black L.
From another mother.
All right, so we done with the podcast. I'm going to sign off on this. We are going to continue with the lives and stuff like that for the after show. We love you, appreciate you. Subscribe, follow, share, tell your friends, tell
Say
your
goodbye,
girlfriend, your
Crossfade.
grandma, all that stuff.
Say it loud. Say goodbye. Say it louder.
All right, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. If y'all ain't on the lives for the after show, there's something fucking wrong with y'all, and we out.
Go check us out. Okay.
I didn't mean to give...
Be well, be square.
What do you